What up, everybody? Paul Hickey here with NoOffSeason.com. Welcome to the Sports Card Strategy Show and Tell. I am super excited to be here with all of you today, mainly because you guys absolutely nailed it with your submissions this week. Thank you so much to everyone who is about to be featured on today's show. I'm really excited to get into it. But first, I just want to talk a little bit about the fact that if you're new to the Sports Card Strategy Show, we started this show a couple years ago, and we wanted to make it like a long form podcast to talk about sports cards. Not everything in the hobby, there's too much to talk about, but really just hone in on how to make money flipping sports cards. That's it. It's that simple. Whether you want to use the money to fund your PC or fund your life or a little mix of both, that's where Kendall and I basically landed on, hey, this is what we want to do. This is what we want to talk about. And that's where we are today. So for those of you joining us new or more recently, you might be wondering, like, what are you watching? What are you listening to right now? This is the Sports Card Strategy Show and Tell. This is a second weekly show that we've added more recently. This is actually, I think, episode 10 or 11 of the Sports Card Strategy Show and Tell. If you count the ones we've done in person at Graybo's, I think it's 11. If you count the ones we've done here in the studio, it's only number 10. But this show goes live every Thursday on YouTube, and the audience has done a great job submitting cards and plays that they want to talk about. That's the premise of this particular show. However, if you're listening on Spotify or Apple or wherever you get your podcasts, you might be wondering, what is this? This isn't the Monday show where Kendall, Chad, and I talk about how to make money flipping sports cards. So what I'm wondering from all of you is, I would like your feedback on this. Email me at paul@nooffseason.com. And what I want to know specifically is, if you're listening on a podcast app and you're not watching this particular Thursday show, should it be in the podcast feed? Do you like it in the podcast feed, or is it annoying to have it be in the podcast feed? Because it's not necessarily meant to be the best audio only show of all time. The Monday show is. The Monday show is meant to be the best audio only show of all time. And of course, we stream live on YouTube and engage the audience. Speaking of engaging the audience, good morning to Chad Gill, breaking the third wall. He's got a submission that's going to lead us off here in a second. SSI, Southern Soccer Idiot, spoiler alert, has a submission this week, and it's phenomenal. So excited to see Southern Soccer Idiot in the chat. Cleo Cards, great supporter of the website at nooffseason.com. Love to see you. Hopefully you got your premium pack and you like it. I think we talked about that on Monday. Jeff Ulrich in the house. Good to see you. Jeff was sent a premium pack for being a subscriber on the website. Hopefully Jeff got his premium pack yesterday. And then Oh My Shoes, the star of the show. No offense to everybody else who submitted, but Oh My Shoes is definitely the star of the show. I save him for last every week. So Shoes, we got you in there. Great work this week. I watched a little bit of it, but I try to not watch everyone's submissions as I'm preparing them for the show, because I like to kind of be surprised. And so anyway, email me at paul@nooffseason.com. Just want feedback. Just want to know specifically, if we should keep the show and tell in the podcast feed, because I know there's thousands of you who are listening to this who don't email in and have never emailed in. So shout out to all of you. And then there's new people that have no idea what I'm talking about. And that's why I'm giving you the context behind the history of the show and where we are today and what this particular episode is all about. So we're going to get into the submissions real quick, but just a quick reminder that Graybo's Sports Cards is a great place to go to get sealed wax singles, graded singles. You can get 10% off at graybos.co using the promo code strategy2023, and they break 5 nights a week on drip. So check them out there. And I want you to get unlimited personalized advice, because I want to help you build your sports card investment portfolio. The reason why is because I have learned a lot over the last 3 years. I rolled up my sleeves. I got involved. I learned by doing. I learned by making mistakes. I learned by making wins, making L's. And I want to help you. I know what I'm doing now. It took me like 3 years, but I know what I'm doing now, and I'm confident in our team at nooffseason.com helping you. So what I want you to do is get a free 30-day trial of the premium version at nooffseason.com. The other tool that I use all the time is Market Movers. MarketMoversApp.com. You can get a free 14-day trial plus 20% off for life using the promo code NOOFFSEASON. And that's a great thing to do. Highly encourage you to do that. Good morning to Irvin Ramirez. Irvin is a new premium subscriber to the website. Thanks for your support, Irvin. Appreciate that. Hopefully you'll be getting your premium pack soon if you haven't already. Jeff got his. You are more than welcome, Jeff. He says, I got my premium pack. It was awesome. Thank you. Well, that makes me feel great about life. And another person that feels great about life right now is Domingo Germán. I have to talk about this real quick. So Domingo Germán threw the first perfect game in the MLB since 2012 last night. And this is interesting. So shout out to Slab Stocks. They do a great job with their daily slab email. I highly recommend the daily slab email. It's got insights in it, but then there's a bunch of cards in their email that you can click on. A lot of them go to PWCC, some of them go to eBay, and you can see like auctions ending in the next 24 hours that they believe are like top auctions. So that's cool. But what I want to talk about real quick is a couple different things. So what really got me into sports card flipping is my love for fantasy sports. And what I noticed about sports card flipping and the micro markets in the overall sports card market is that it's driven by player performance. So if you can make a call on a player or a team and be right about that call, and what I mean by that is buy the right card at the right time at the low point, and then flip it, sell it, list it for sale at the time when a moment happens, you can cash in. Now, what we've evolved into as a show and as a content network and as a website at nooffseason.com is we've evolved into getting better at making lower risk, higher reward plays and advising our audience of those plays. Would anyone have been able to predict a perfect game from a pitcher? That to me is a higher risk thing. If you're going to buy someone's card and then expect some sort of performance, like I was talking with a friend offline yesterday, and I said, for example, in order for Bryce Harper's rookie cards to spike, you would need probably a Phillies World Series. He would need to hit for the cycle. He would need to win the Triple Crown. You would need an event that's like hard to actually see happen, right? It's possible. All these events are possible. Domingo Germán throwing a perfect game is, of course, possible. He did it last night. But my point is, to make money flipping sports cards, you need to be right about it. That's what we try to help you do. But even more so than that, we're helping you make safer plays than this at nooffseason.com, because I think if you're motivated by a graphic like this on Slab Stocks, you might be led down the wrong path related to your sports card investing and flipping. There's safer ways to make money. Stuff like this can excite you, and I get it, especially if you're like a sports bettor. It makes sense. The other part about this that I wanted to talk about, it made me think of why we don't buy pitchers. We don't buy pitchers because, like, notice this is his Bowman Chrome first auto. So if you're new to baseball card investing, you want the Bowman Chrome first, and you want the Bowman Chrome first auto. Or a serial numbered variation, color variation of the Bowman Chrome first auto. So, but look at the 1 month trend. The 1 month trend, what this means is that after his perfect game, his card went up 378%. Which is incredible. But it went up to $55. So if you do the math on that, this card was worth nothing, absolutely nothing before his perfect game. So my point is, the punchline is this. We don't buy pitchers because dude throws a perfect game and his Bowman Chrome First Auto is only worth $55. So I think what I do and what I try to help you guys do is when you see stuff like this, you got to understand the context around it. Like at first glance, you're like, wow, dude throws a perfect game. His card goes up 378%. What other pitchers can I think of that might throw a perfect game coming up? No. Wrong thought process. A, it's taken 11 years for it to happen. B, even when it does happen, dude plays for the Yankees, biggest market in the history of sports. And it goes up to only $55. So anyway, like great stuff from Slab Stocks, but this is the kind of stuff that just I want to kind of call it out for you guys. So happy Thursday to Paul Schmitz, Buckeye Dill in the house. Great to see you. Another loyal website subscriber. So, all right. Well, that was my intro to the show. Now the rest of the show is your guys' show. So let's have our audience members who submitted show and tells take it away. Up first, you know this guy. It's the doc, Dr. Crack, Chad Gill. What do you got for us, Chad?
Good morning, Sports Card Strategy Show and Tellers. Today we are going to be doing a 31 card PSA reveal. Okay, let's get into it. The first card here is the Ruben Diaz autographed refractor, numbered to 49, PSA 8. We have a Topps Deco Harry Kane, numbered to 49, PSA 9. We have a 2016 Red Prism PSA 9 Harry Kane. That is numbered to 149. We have an Erling Haaland PSA 8 blue refractor, numbered to 49. We have a Erling Haaland aqua refractor, PSA 10, numbered to 199. We have a Fernando Tatis Heat Wave, PSA 8. That's a die cut. We have a 2019 Fernando Tatis Family Business, PSA 10. This is a pretty cool card. I haven't seen too many of these. This is nice. A 2022 Father's Day Fernando Tatis Blue, numbered to 50. This is a PSA 9. This is a 2019 Fernando Tatis Rookie, PSA 10. 2022 Fernando Tatis Snakeskin, PSA 10. 2020 Topps Finest. This is an insert 98 The Man is what it's called. PSA 10. I got 2 of those.
A lot of Tatis from Chad.
Both came back 10s. This is a 2021 National Treasures Fernando Tatis patch.
Interesting.
Numbered to 10. Came back a mint PSA 9. Got a 2021 Spring Training Cap Logo Autograph Fernando Tatis, also numbered to 10.
That's sick.
That
That's
came
cool.
back an 8. Those thicker cards are always tougher to grade. Then I've got a 2018 Select Concourse Base Ohtani Rookie PSA 9. I've got 2 of those as well. Here's the other one that also came back a 9. And I've got the limited Ohtani that came back, also a rookie, PSA 10. We got a 2022 Topps Museum. Trying to get without the glare here. Topps Museum. Okay, I hope you all enjoyed that. As I mentioned in Monday morning show, what I want to do is I just started up an Instagram page dedicated to just sports cards. That is the same as my name for my eBay store. It is Chalks, CHALX_cards. And if you go to that page, you will see some of these cards that are going to be offered to you viewers for sale for less price than what they will be listed on eBay. On Friday night, I'm going to be listing all of these cards for sale, and I wanted to pass some of these on to you guys at a discounted price. Hope you guys enjoy and pick up some nice cards. Thanks. Have a great week, everybody.
Go give the doc a follow. You can't miss it. CHALX_cards on Instagram. You can't miss it. It literally says Dr. Crack, aka Chad Gill. Phenomenal. We love Chad. A couple things here that I want to note. So first of all, I agree with Jeff Ulrich in the comments. The Tatis hat logo is sick. Anyway, Chad, thanks for the submission. He's saying, okay, maybe some of the video got cut off. Yeah, that was it. That was what you submitted, brother. Good work, though. I mean, I'm not sure. Maybe there was more cards in there. Maybe you left us a teaser for next week. But a couple things that I want to mention about Chad's submission. So first of all, SSI came in and commented that the doctor's coming in with soccer. Yeah, so there was Harry Kane at the beginning. Curious as to, Chad. Does Chad have a feeling on Harry Kane? Maybe we can talk to him about that on Monday. Maybe he can drop something in the comment right now. Also noticed a lot of Tatis. So my thought there, I'm guessing that Chad has a play related to Tatis. So interested to hear more about that. And then the Ohtani. So going after Ohtani, serial numbered stuff, short printed stuff. Same with Tatis. A lot of serial numbered in there, a couple patches. Unlicensed. So the National Treasures, unlicensed. However, patch, serial number, Ohtani, select, unlicensed. However, rookie card, Ohtani. So I think Chad's probably getting deals on these cards because they're not necessarily, there's a little something, quote unquote, wrong with some of these cards, but Chad probably is getting them for a lower price because of that. And then flipping them for more because he just has the eye for what's going to sell. So he says, I'm high on Tatis, bought a bunch before the season started and always buying Ohtani. Harry Kane way undervalued in my opinion. So that's exactly what I was thinking as I saw Chad reveal. And the thing I love about this show, the show and tell show, is that I get to see things and the audience gets to see things that we never would have otherwise if we were only focusing on the Monday show. Good morning to Ziggy. No, great to see Ziggy. Ziggy has become a good friend, even though we've never met. So Ziggy, would love to meet you face to face someday. Let me know what shows you're going to be going to in and around the United States of America, and maybe we can meet up. Speaking of shows, we will be at the National. Chad, Kendall, myself, a bunch of you will be at the National. Duke Dodson, Denny One Time from Graybos, Ryan Fitz, Gray Burnett. We're all going to be at the National. We're going to do a couple things. And shout out to Tim Larson. Tim Larson, my guy, is going to be sharing the booth with us. It's his booth. We're the guests in his booth 3216. Can't wait to be there. Come meet us. We're going to be cracking slabs for free. We're going to crack your slabs for free. This is going to be a great service for our audience. Because if you think about it, you're at the show. You might want to make a play, one of the plays that we're talking about with our slab cracking, and then send it off to PSA. Well, you've got a one-stop shop at the National now because you could go in someone's value box, find some SGC or CSG or whatever slab, bring it to us. We'll crack it and sleeve it up for you, and then just walk right over to the PSA booth and submit it to PSA if you want to. Or if the line's too long, take it home and then mail it to PSA later. But definitely check us out at the National if you can. Ziggy, I'm not sure if you're going to be able to make it. Ziggy says, always at Chantilly. What a phenomenal segue. Ziggy's always at Chantilly. Speaking of Chantilly, buckle up for the next 14 minutes because we've got our guy Lonni Conley coming in with some fire knowledge, his pickups from Chantilly. Lonnie, take it away.
Hey, how are you doing today, Paul? Lefty, Chad, good to be here as usual. The last couple of show and tells, what I've done is focused on showing kind of the end result for the end of the month on eBay with some of the singles that we're moving. And I think that's really great for the folks out there that might be doing the same thing. But I thought maybe today I could share a video of the Chantilly Card Show this weekend that we went to on Sunday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. And show kind of what are we looking for when we're out there and how do we operate while we're in the building. And so what I do is I carry a backpack with me, and inside that backpack I keep Post-its and rubber bands, and I look for boxes that are marked $5, $10, $15, and $20. The reason I do that is because I can go through that box and create a stack and make try to negotiate a price down on those cards since they're all kind of equally valued. Be careful, don't jump into boxes until maybe at the end of the day that are marked priced as is, because what happens in those boxes is you might find a nice card for $10 and you might find a card for $120, and you just going to spin your wheels trying to negotiate something down. In that scenario, I promise you. I probably made offers on about 180 cards amongst multiple dealers on Sunday, and it looks like we walked away with about 42. So you have to be very strict, you have to be very patient, and you have to be very methodical and just not pay the extra couple of bucks that these guys are looking for some of these cards, because it's really just going to hurt you on the back end with your margins. So I don't want to make this too long, so I'm gonna try to run through it. I know some of you are watching on video and some of you are listening, so I'll try my best to do some detailed description on the cards. So here's a stack that I picked up here. Looks like I got 7 for $70, so it's $10 a card. And so I'll remember that, and I'll tell you how I priced them in a second. But here's a Christian Santana on-card auto, numbered to 150 Bowman Sterling refractor. This guy signed a massive international contract with the Tigers. He plays shortstop, which is a premium position. We're looking for him to get called up at some point. I paid $10 for that card. Here's another William Bergola with Philly, really good hitter, really good slap hitter, going to bat over 300 if he gets a chance. Number 200 on-card auto Inception. Here's a Dustin Harris refractor Bowman Sterling to 150 on-card auto. Rangers are killing it, and this guy will get called up eventually, and hopefully he'll get called up during the playoffs. Roberto Campos, this guy is a monster, refractor to 150 on-card auto with the Tigers. I have a lot of his Bowman first ready to go as well. Here's another one I got out of the same box. So 2 150 refractors, on-card autos. Autos look really good. I may actually grade one of these. Here's David McCabe, number to 499 on-card auto. Auto looks good. It's a refractor. It's in good condition. Probably going to grade this one. So I paid about $10 for it. Graded for 15. Takes me up to 25 with a few bucks for shipping. So call it 27. You know, if I can get the 10 on this, good chance I'll move it for 50 or more. If he turns into something, you know, substantially more than 50, but 50 is the number I'm usually looking for. And here's another Dustin Harris on-card auto to 99. Inception, guys with the Rangers. Rangers are killing it. Hopefully he gets called up. So got all these out of one box, paid $10 a piece. This guy had a lot of cards I liked, but he was not willing to move. This stack was probably this thick when I first started, and then it got to here. So very diligent. I don't go outside my box. I know what I'm looking to do. So those are great cards. These are prospecting cards. So these are the type of cards that you want to make sure you're doing your homework on the baseball guys to know who you're looking for in these boxes. So there you go. This one here, 10 cards for 60, so $6 a card. And I got an on-card auto private signings, Shane Doan. This card's listed for like $50 online. I paid $6 for it, so hopefully I'll get $20 to $22 for this card. There's a Malkin number 249 game worn artifacts high-end card for hockey. Curtis Martin game worn dual patch game worn numbered to 250. So I just love these types of cards. They're so niche. Somebody's going to get this card off me pretty quickly. Some collector who just loves this kind of short print game worn stuff. This card is not really a play. I just really loved it. Tim Duncan rookie die cut. So I'll put it up for sale, but if it doesn't sell, I'm totally cool. Here's another dual patch game worn Malkin artifacts, numbered to 249. So you can see a theme here: numbered, game worn, on card auto. Those are all my favorite types of cards to get. Geno Smith refractor rookie. It's in actually really good shape. I'm going to take a look at it for grading. Kadarius Toney, again, here's that V thing I talked about last month. V is in variation, so this is a variation rookie disco. It'll look really good in the light box. That's something else I look at, is I look to see how good these will look in the light box, and this will look really good. There's another variation. You can see V variation, Kyle Pitts, silver rookie. So SP, we love SP in our titles. People search SP and they find things like this. J.K. Dobbins, who I'm expecting to have a huge season for the Baltimore Ravens, silver, black prism. So paid $6, hoping to get 12 for it. And there's a base black prism Jordan Love from the Chronicle SKU. It's actually on center, so I might look at this a little bit before I just list it and see if it's gradable. But for $6, I'm definitely going to move this for 15 to 18 bucks. I have a lot of experience moving these black Chronicle cards. People love these things. All right, so there's those. You can see there's a method to my madness here in regards to what I'm looking for. That's when people say, what are you looking for? I just say, I don't know. I'll know when I see it. Basically, I'm looking for on-card auto, numbered, game-worn, people we know, prospects that people don't know, on forth. So here's this is a great get right here. This is 14 cards for $50. Look at this thing. 3-patch auto to 50 Curtis Samuel rookie card. I mean, come on, listen, like less than $5. I paid $4.50 for this card. This will sell for 15 to 18 bucks all day long. Kyle Pitts, nice, gonna look really good in the light box. Numbered to 499 rookie, a little bit of a color match. DeAndre Swift, Amon-Ra St. Brown, variation rookie silver. Of course, that's going to sell. Here's a Russell Wilson play. I've got my eyes open for Russell Wilson. I heard Dr. Chad mention Russell Wilson. Like I think he's spot on. Russell Wilson's going to have a turnaround season, so we should see some spike. But this is game worn, numbered to 150, a little bit older card, thick stock. So paid under $5 for it. That's going to go for anywhere between 10 to 15 bucks. Austin Riley rookie gallery, numbered to 250. So, that'll move for 10 or 12 bucks. May even look at grading it. We'll see. Stephon Diggs, atomic rookie finest refractor die cut. I paid literally $4 and some change for this. So this card will move pretty quickly during the season. My House, Trevor Lawrence. So this is a hollow insert, but there's different color variations, and this is one of the short print variation colors. It's not numbered. It's just there's a list of different My House inserts, and this one is the aqua. So a little bit of SP here, but really good looking card for the light box. DeAndre, look at this thing, man. Come on. Let's go, right? DeAndre Hopkins, gold foil rookie, numbered to 2013. I mean, Hall of Famer. Come on, listen. For $4.60 all day, I'll take 10 of these if I can find them. Dual patch Dirk Nowitzki game worn. I don't really care about Josh Howard, but I do care about Dirk Nowitzki. So we'll take game worn Dirk Nowitzki all day. I don't think this one was numbered. Nah, this one wasn't numbered. So just game worn on this one. Steve Young, numbered. Little foil action, probably going to be no chance of grading, but look at that, numbered to 800. We love that. Jason Tatum, that's going to look great in the light box. Refractor, die cut, numbered to 249 for under $5. That sells all day for 10 to 12 bucks. Kyle Trask for kind of a color match die cut rookie, numbered to 249. I mean, this stuff is gold for me. I get so excited when I see it in these boxes. So I paid $460 for that. And then two Julio Jones future first ballot Hall of Fame rookie cards, numbered 499 and 930. These are his rooks. So I don't know if any of them are gradable. I'll take a look, but I mean, come on guys, under $5 for a numbered Julio Jones first ballot Hall of Fame rookie. Dude, I'll take it all day. So there's that. I know we're getting to a little late here at 10 minutes, so I'll try to speed up. This one here is 12 for $130. Let's get the post-it off here. Dual on-card auto, Zach Miller and Greg Olson. So that's an SP. People love SP authentic SKUs, and these are on-card. They're just beautiful. Trey McBride, on-card auto rookie. I don't think this one's numbered. No. Kyle Pitts, blue refractor. It's going to look great in the light box. Rookie, numbered to 299. Peyton Manning game worn, numbered to 299. Limited threads. Love that. Tom Brady, numbered to 299. This one is Billy Williams, numbered to 26, and it's game worn. Look at this thing in the screw down case. Emmitt Smith game worn. Love that. Gotta get it out of this case though. Adrian Dantley game one card auto immaculate, numbered to 60. Somebody will buy this because he's a Hall of Famer. Cal Ripken game worn, and I think this one's numbered. I can't. Yeah, it's numbered down here to 100. Another Peyton Manning game worn. Don't think that this one's numbered, but it's game worn. And I've sold several of the select orange prism game worn relic cards. I've sold D Rose, I've sold Kevin Durant, I've sold quite a few guys. So when I see these, I pick them up. There's a Russell Westbrook and there's a Karl Anthony Towns. You can tell they're going to look really good in the light box. They are numbered to 60, I believe. I cannot find the number. I know time's running, but at any rate, I'll move those cards. I paid a little bit over $10 a piece for those cards. So, you know, hoping to get $20 to $30, something like that for those. And then this one's really neat. So this is an acetate die cut Keenan Allen rookie card, PSA 10. I found this in one of the boxes. Sometimes you find slabs in these boxes, and I paid $10 for this card. I always check the barcodes of any PSA slab that I find, just to make sure it's authentic. And when I ran this one here, it's a pop 1. Can you believe that? I got a pop 1 die cut acetate Keenan Allen rookie card for $10. So, you know, who knows? Maybe I'll sell it for 40 or 50 bucks. Maybe I'll wait till Hall of Fame. I don't know. But either way, it's going to turn a profit, and we want profit. So I'll talk a little bit more next week or the week after about how I price these out from here. But I just wanted to get these up in a video for you guys, and then I'll talk more about how we come up with our pricing structure for eBay to make sure that we are covering our basis. But anyway, thanks guys. I really appreciate you taking the time to listen to this. I hope I didn't go too long, and I hope you like seeing the front end of our store at FF Holston and not just seeing the back end. Maybe I'll give you an idea for some of the things to look for. Talk to you soon. Bye.
Lonni M. effing Conley. That was amazing. Honestly, like, that's the kind of content that I find the most fascinating. I'm not sure about you guys, but I mean, Lonni has me hooked, man. Very, very inspirational for me, like motivational for me. I want to be doing that kind of thing. I want to be Lonni Conley, basically. So Lonni, thank you so much for your submission. Like, stuff like that is never too long. Like, I could watch that for hours, and Lonni did an amazing job packing that all into, I think, like 13, 14 minutes, which to me, it went by in like 30 seconds. It was that intriguing. And for those of you who are as intrigued as that, you need to go. Basically, I'm going to go back and rewatch that multiple times just to remind myself and motivate myself to do what Lonnie does. He and Ziggy saying that they're in Chantilly all the time. That's more than enough for me. And then seeing that video in terms of being able to make those kinds of pickups, I took some notes. So I'm going to put them in the chat right now. And so Lonnie bringing it strong, sticky notes, diligent, don't buy everything, stack, getting smaller, short print variation, serial numbered, on card auto, game worn. I like what he said, take a look at it for grading. To me, that stood out because like I just grade everything, which is not smart. And I need to get better at taking a look at something for grading. So what I mean is like, I get excited about a card and I think, oh, if this ends up being a PSA 9 or a PSA 10, then it's going to do this to the value. Well, I need to take a look at it for grading. And that's why I've bought the centering tool and the 10X magnifier that Chad's kind of put me onto. So taking a look at it for grading. The other thing is like Lonnie, if you see what he's doing there, he's always looking, he's very prepared and he's looking to 3 to 5x everything. There was only one stack there where it sounded like he was okay doubling 2x, but he's looking to 3 to 5x everything. And that's why his stack's getting smaller. So like he mentioned, I like what he did with his hands there. He was like, the stack was this big, but then it ended up being this big. And I love that. That's a big tip for everybody because what he's doing is he's weeding out the cards that he can't get for the price that he wants. And he's okay sitting there with the dealer. And he's okay doing that. And that's what you need to do in order to make money. I made a lot of mistakes at card shows. I made a lot of mistakes early on buying cards online. And it was like, I was kind of like, okay, just paying the price because it was like a feel good thing for me. Like and there's nothing wrong with that. Look, if you want to pay full price for a card because it makes you feel good and helping out the other person, nothing wrong with that. But I think now I'm at the point, and the point of the show is to make money flipping sports cards. Anybody can go pay full price for things. These tips that Lonnie's giving from the card show are super, super valuable in terms of how to actually make money. And so being this diligent, being this prepared, he's talking about color match. He's talking about the light box, right? That's the first time I've heard Lefty mention that a couple times early on, but that's the first time ever on our show that anyone has ever come out and said, before I was buying this card, I realized how good it would look in a light box. That is an amazing tip because what he's talking about there is he's talking about, look, when I list this on eBay, I can make it look better than it already is, which is going to likely increase the sale price of that card. Massive, massive, massive preparation. Great detail, Lonnie. Thank you so much for giving us the detail in terms of what you paid for these cards. I think that's very valuable to the audience. Lonnie coming in massively strong today. Running the PSA barcodes is another thing that, I don't hate, to be honest with you. I do that online. I'll do that online because I'll be like, if I'm about to bid on a card or buy a card, I'll be like, hey, I want to make sure. I mean, the eBay Authenticator program made me do that less because if I'm about to pay a lot of money for a card, I want to make sure that it's authentic. It's not a fake slab, that kind of thing. So the eBay Authenticator program takes care of that. But when you're at a show or if you're buying something that's less than $300, still a lot of money, going to the PSA certification online, what he means by the barcode is like there's the little QR code on the back that you can just scan from your phone and it'll immediately as long as the internet's working well at the show that you're at, national, then you should be fine with that. So I love that he did that on the Keenan Allen card. Super cool. Chad agrees. And good morning to Evan Bell. Great to see you. And Cleo Cards basically is like me, trying to be Lonni Conley. So love that. Great stuff. Ziggy, back to your question about the national. He says, I might do national for a day. What's the best day? I don't know. I mean, you can't go wrong, but I would think the best day this upcoming year would be Friday or Saturday. But if you can make it on Thursday, we're going to have a lot of stuff popping on Thursday. Thursday's going to be a great day. I would say, there's really nothing on Tuesday and Wednesday for the general public. The Sunday, I've never really been there on a Sunday. I'll be there this Sunday, but I expect it to be super slow. I'll probably do a lot of my business networking on Sunday, trying to get sponsors for the show. So speaking of that, if you want to sponsor the show, email me at paul@nooffseason.com. I've got a great idea for My Slabs to be a sponsor of the show. It's a great organic idea for My Slabs specifically. So if you're My Slabs, or you know somebody that works at My Slabs, if you're the CEO of My Slabs, if you're any kind of decision maker at My Slabs, maybe you're the director of marketing, maybe it's your responsibility to sponsor and bring people in to your website. I have an amazing integrated sponsorship to pitch to My Slabs. So email me at paul@nooffseason.com. I'll tell you what it is, and we'll do business together. All right. Enough about the admin side of the business. Let's get back to you guys. So up next, one of my favorites, Paul Schmitz, Buckeye Dill, has a unique submission for us today. I think it's actually going to get a lot of people quietly excited and rejuvenated in a way as collectors that maybe they haven't felt in a while. So Paul Schmitz, take it away, Buckeye Dill.
Good morning, Sports Card Strategy Nation. This is Paul Schmitz, a.k.a. Buckeye Dill, calling in from Sandy Springs, Georgia. I'd like to submit a slightly different show and tell for this week. Primarily, I'm a football, baseball, basketball card collector, probably 90%, but I do have a little bit of science fiction nerd in me. And going back to my childhood days, started collecting Star Wars cards in 1977. So you probably are familiar with cards like this. This is the original series. So today I'd like to show you my Star Wars card collection. I promise I won't geek out too much, and maybe somebody else out there has an interest in these as well. In front of me, you'll see a collection of figurines and cards from the original Star Wars movie that was released in 1977. I was 10 years old at the time, so had a nice little collection and managed to keep most of the figures and cards in pretty good condition. I did have to replace some of these over the years. Topps released this first series of cards. Actually, it was 5 series. The total set was 330 cards, and they had it color-coded by series. Obviously, Series 1 was blue. We've probably seen these cards before. Luke Skywalker is number 1, the most iconic card of the series. Unfortunately, my Luke Skywalker wasn't in great condition, so I did purchase a PSA 6 Luke to kind of complete my set. So, again, there's 66 cards in the blue series. You can see some of the more iconic cards from this first series: C-3PO, R2-D2, Han Solo, Princess Leia. I've got a couple of her. These cards are all in. There's Darth Vader and Obi-Wan. These cards are all in penny sleeves and top loaders in gradable condition. I think PSA 6 are better. But again, Series 1 was 66 cards. It was in blue. Series 2 was red cards, starting with card number 77. So a little less valuable as you move down the series. But again, some iconic scenes. And these are all from the first Star Wars movie. So again, I have these all penny sleeve and top loaders. So Series 2 was red. Series 3 is yellow, starting with card number 133. And again, more scenes from the original Star Wars movie released in 1977. And again, all in really crisp, condition. I've dreamed about getting the whole set PSA rated, but I think that would be pretty expensive to send 330 cards in. And then green was Series 4, starting with card number 199. More scenes from the Star Wars first movie. Again, these are a little bit less valuable. There's probably 1 or 2 cards from each of these later series that are pretty valuable if you can have them in a really high grade. And then the last series is orange, starting with card 265, and this goes through 330. And again, here you get into some other scenes. And then towards the end of this orange series, they have some behind-the-scenes makings, showing the characters and some of the special effects. That Han Solo card is, I think, one of the more valuable ones. So again, there's 5 series: blue, red, yellow, green, orange, completing your 330 card set. There was also stickers with each series. I believe 16 stickers per series. I don't have the complete set. I'm maybe, 10% of the way there. So I have a lot of work to do on the stickers still. They're tough to get. Most people use them up or, put them on their binders as kids. And there was also a Wonder Bread series, a 16 card series. These, I have 8 of this series. So these are really valuable, tough to get in good condition. Most people trash these or sold them in a garage sale. So again, Star Wars card set. The most valuable card is number 1, Luke Skywalker from Series 1. If you have a PSA 10, it's probably 6 figures at least. So check your shoe boxes, check your attic if you have this somewhere. But again, wanted to share with everybody my Star Wars collection. Maybe there's some other closet Star Wars collectors out there, and hope you enjoy this. Have a great day, Sports Card Strategy Nation. Enjoy the show and tell.
I mean, that just got me super excited, Buckeye Dill. That was phenomenal. I think I would love to hear from you in the audience on these kinds of cards. Star Wars, certainly massive worldwide legendary series still going on, obviously, but the original stuff, Buckeye Dill, that's huge. Thank you so much for sharing. I actually am not a sci-fi guy at all, but because of the hobby and cards and the condition of those cards, the age, the classic nature of the movie, I'm intrigued. I'm really intrigued. You sold me. I definitely agree. Now I'm inspired to think my parents have been texting me and calling me a lot lately. They're in their late 60s. Well, my dad's in his late 60s. My mom's actually in her early 60s. But anyway, in fairness to her. But they've been texting and calling me lately about their friends are finding old card collections, and this whole Star Wars submission from Buckeye Dill just triggered me to let my parents know that, hey, it doesn't have to be sports cards. It could be cards like the Star Wars series, because that's pretty sweet. Anyway, great stuff from Buckeye Dill. Intrigued to hear from the audience what you guys think about that. And up next, friend of the show, friend on Instagram. I just did an interview with him for his hobby content. Check him out, Iowa Dave. Iowa Dave, what do you got for us today, man?
Hey everyone, it's great to be back. This is Iowa Dave, back with my second show and tell. And today I'm going to be showing 6 cards that are part of an ongoing run. Who knows, maybe it will go on for another 10, 12, 13 years, maybe more if we're lucky. And let's just get to it so you can see what I'm talking about. Okay, the first card is the 2018 Topps Heritage Chrome Black Refractor out of 69 of Shohei Ohtani. The second card is the 2019 Topps Heritage Black Chrome Refractor out of 70 of Ohtani. Then it's the 2020 out of 71. Then it's the 2021 out of 72, the 2022 out of 73, and finally the one that just came out here about a month ago, the 2023 Top Heritage Black Chrome Refractor out of 74. So this is all 6 years that Ohtani has been active and has had a heritage card. The Black Chrome is the number coincides with the year that the Topps Heritage set represents. So, for example, the 2018 Heritage set paid honor to the 1969 Topps set. Hence, out of 69, out of 70, 71, 72, and so forth. You might notice that the 2020 Chrome is actually white and not black. And that is because in 1971, the actual set, the base set of Topps, was black. And so to differentiate the Chrome for the out of 71, they made it white instead of black. This is a PSA 9. This is a Pop 1 with only 1 graded higher. The serial number on this is also 1 out of 71. So it's one of my favorite cards that I own. So yeah, that's it. Next year it will be out of 75, and then out of 76 in 2025, and so on and so forth. And so for as long as Ohtani plays, and for as long as Topps decides to give him one of the black chrome refractor parallels, this run of mine, I hope, will keep going. So I hope that you enjoyed seeing this. Thanks, everyone. Take care.
Great stuff from Iowa Dave, at Iowa_Dave, I believe, on Instagram. That's super cool. Like I said earlier, I would never have thought of that as a PC without this show format. And Iowa Dave has great stuff, so check him out. That's super cool. I mean, I love the PC element to it. As you all know, I do not really have a PC, but I think that, like, looking at Buckeye Dill's Star Wars PC, looking at Iowa Dave's Ohtani PC, that's very inspiring to me to potentially come up with something that I should collect. Will I collect it because of its future monetary value? 100%. Will I probably sell it because I'm super impatient and would rather just have the money? Probably. But will I still get some satisfaction out of maybe collecting something for a small period of time? Probably. Iowa Dave, thank you so much. Rocky Empire Sports Cards in the house. Good to see you. Rocky had a great submission a few weeks ago to the Sports Card Strategy Show and Tell. Hopefully we'll see another one from Rocky Empire Sports Cards soon. He was a natural content creator, I'll tell you that. I made this comment during his submission. I was like, dude's been doing this for a long time, you can tell. He's like, nope, first time I've ever created content. So you guys can see in this show that there's far better content creators in the hobby than myself. We've had some amazing submissions so far, and we've got a few more left. So yeah, very cool Ohtani stuff today. Sonia backstage, definitely making show notes back there. Ohtani, Chantilly Card Show pickups, strategy, and Star Wars. We've got SSI coming up, so there's going to be some soccer in the show notes for sure. But Ohtani's a big one. So great work from Iowa Dave. Appreciate that. Brian Steeler 714, what up, my man? He says, I bought a lot of cards 2 years ago. It had, okay, so he bought a lot of cards. Let's clarify that. Not a lot, but like literally a lot of cards. It had a bunch of 1986 Fleer basketball, but it also included a box of Star Wars complete set, all colors and stickers. Dude, I'm so jealous of stuff like that. I definitely want to be that guy. That's what I want to do. I mean, I want to keep this show going, and I want to keep nooffseason.com going, but I want to be Lonni Conley and Brian Steeler 714, really. And Tim Larson. Tim Larson does this stuff. Schmitz making an offer to Steeler 714. We got ourselves a little peer-to-peer marketplace here on the Sports Card Strategy Show and Tell. I love it. Bring it, guys. Ben Do. I'm gonna say that's Ben Do and not necessarily Ben Deuce. Ben Do in the house says, big fan of the show. I'm never up early enough to be in the stream. This is new to me. Well, welcome to the stream, my friend. Welcome to the stream. Ben, we would absolutely love more participation out of you, but we totally understand. If you're one of those people, like there's most of you out there just kind of sitting back and enjoying the show, that's cool too. We love all of you as much as we love all of the people that we talk with on the show. We just don't know who you are. So Ben Do coming in, absolutely love it. Love to meet you. Definitely would love it if you want to get more involved. Email me at paul@nooffseason.com, and I'll give you details on how to make a submission to the show and tell if you want. Or if you just want to sit back and listen and watch, totally get that. I'm that guy as well. All right. I think we might recognize this face coming up. He's not going to be on Monday's show. He's got something else going on because Monday is July 3rd. So I guess it's kind of like a holiday, right? Because July 4th is the next day, and that definitely is a holiday. But Andy Kaysen is going to fill in for this guy. So I said to this guy, hey, guy, submit something for the show and tell since we're not going to see your face on Monday. Here he is, Kendall, the Lefty McKee.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Lefty McKee here. It is a night here in the McKee house. I am recording for my show and tell. I wanted to show you a couple of things that I have that I've been picking up the last couple of days, and then a couple of things that I have found in some dollar boxes that I mentioned earlier this week. And then I'm going to talk through a couple of my USA women's national team cards that I have that I've been talking about with you guys for a while, but I thought I'd show them off a little bit. So let me go ahead and get my card ready here. But the first thing I want to show you guys is I went ahead and got a couple of football cards in ready for the on-ramp of the season coming up. So I went ahead and bought 2 cards for about $400 a piece, or $480, I think. Not a piece, $480 in all. Ended up getting a Josh Allen Select Tiger Parallel Field Level. Pretty cool looking card. I like Josh Allen a lot. Love the Buffalo Bills. Love his story. Love his work ethic. Probably won't hold on to this. Probably will sell it immediately. But it was kind of a throw-in with this was what I was really wanting out of the lot, which was the out of 15 Jalen Hurts limited auto. Pretty excited about this card. I think I'm going to try to make at least a time and a half on this. So at least want to sell it for around $300-400 when the season starts. I paid about $240 for it. So want to talk through that a little bit, and I wanted to show off some of the stuff I found in my dollar boxes. Walking through these little, this may seem simple, but these were all in a box that I found. So Jackson Merrill Chrome First, Edgar Quero Chrome First. Let's see. We got a Curtis Mead Chrome First, George Valera, who's actually not doing very well right now. Henry Davis Chrome First, Leody Taveras, the best 9-hole in baseball right now, Chrome First. Sal Frelick Chrome First. Carlos Correa, 2 of his Chrome First, and Albert Pujols Chrome First. Kyle Manzardo Chrome First. Ellie De La Cruz Chrome First. James Wood Chrome First. Corbin Carroll Chrome First. Bobby Witt Jr. Chrome First. C.J. Abrams Chrome First. O'Neal Cruz Chrome First. Christian Morel Chrome First. Another Christian Morel Chrome First. A Logan Davidson Chrome First. And a James Wood Mojo Parallel, along with the 2, just the start of a couple of other James Wood Chrome First that I've been acquiring over the last couple of days. Probably, I might just send all these off for a bulk submission. Pretty cool. A lot of big names in there. None of them are super high dollar. I think this one is just super cool. This Albert Pujols Chrome First. Just a rare card that I'm excited to have. So that's in the dollar box that I found. It's my dollar box. It's what I have been holding on to over here. Just a bunch of Chrome Firsts from a bunch of different eras. And I just go through it from time to time and pull big names out. Switching gears a little bit, I wanted to pull into my U.S. women's national team cards. I've showed this last week, an Obsidian auto out of 39 from eBay. Love this card. Love Alex Morgan. I think she's the number 9 of this World Cup. Probably not going very much further into U.S. women's national team beyond this year. I mean, she probably will play for a little bit more, but there needs to be a number 9 in the future, which leads me to Sophia Smith. Got a Sophia Smith Parkside NWSL. Came out of PSA 9, so I did list it because I'm looking for a PSA 10 of Sophia Smith. I have a out of 10 immaculate auto of Christian Pulisic. This one goes down to the Roadshow guys down at Texas Roadshow. I love buying cards from Crim, and this is a cool one of my favorite cards probably that I have in my collection is this Christian Pulisic out of 10. Looking forward to him playing tonight as well. I got a Trinity Rodman purple PSA 10. She also is a forward in the U.S. Women's National Team right now. So Sophia Smith and Trinity Rodman, and this is probably how they will line up on the field. You probably have Alex Morgan up top, Trinity Rodman on the left, Sophia Smith on the right. And then there's also Alyssa Thompson, who I also have a card of that I bought this week. Ended up buying an auto of hers. But my personal favorite women's national team player is this lady from Cincinnati. We've got Rose Lavelle. I've got Rose Lavelle out of 99 here, or out of 75, excuse me. And then I have a Rose Lavelle auto, blue auto, right here, PSA 10. So pretty excited about my women's national team plays. I'm always looking to make more, so if you have women's national team cards out there that you're looking to move, I'd be interested in buying them. I think this is my take that I was talking about with my wife. I see this in our industry over the next 10, 15 years. I think women's sports in general over in America will be the highest equity exponential growth industry over the next 10 to 15 years. There's already a Kansas City stadium that is NWSL only. Like, they literally have a soccer team there only. There is the WNBA is having record numbers of viewership and is more fun to watch than it's ever been. We saw women's athletics get national attention with the wage discrepancy at the United States women's national team. We also see Caitlin Clark being an auto that is really popular in our hobby. And then we're looking at things like with it's just always been in the news over the past year. And so I think dollars and shareholders will continue to build the women's game, because I think if I'm a millionaire or billionaire and I'm looking to make my money exponentially grow over the next 10 to 15 years, I think I'm going to be interested. I would want to be on the first end of a bell curve of investing in women's athletics in the United States of America. These athletes are incredible. They deserve just as much attention as the men do. And I think the women's soccer players are leading the way in terms of demanding respect. And I think they will get it, and I think they deserve it. So I think over the next 10 to 15 years, we'll see a large exponential growth in women's sports, advertised and also in the media in America. The last thing I wanted to point out here was a few of you guys have asked, what do I protect my cards with? So I bought an Apache rugged mobility Pelican case. Pelican case is the big brand, but this Apache brand is at Harbor Freight. I bought this one. I think it's a 3500. 3800, and it was like $40. I've cut all out the foam, and I have all my cards safely on the inside of there. They have several different sizes. That's what I would go with. There also is an Amazon brand, but the Apache 3800 is what I go with. And just to give you a little breakdown of what it looks like on the inside, this is how I carry my valuables. So a lot of those are cards that we have talked about or you guys have seen, but maybe in a future episode, I just go line by line. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in to the Sports Card Strategy Show. Always, this is a show and tell. We love having you guys on, and because I won't be there next Monday, have a great 4th of July weekend and week, and I love you all dearly. Thanks.
We love you too, Lefty. That was awesome. I couldn't agree more. Very well said on the women's sports hypothesis and analysis that Lefty has. Very, very well said. Could not agree more. Leslie Allegria in the house, she agrees as well. Chad Gill agrees. I think that's a hard one to disagree with. I think all of Lefty's points are spot on. I'm glad he made them because it still gets overlooked. It really does. We've talked on this show, I would venture to guess, far, far, far more about women's sports than any other sports card podcast out there. And actually, I don't really know that because I actually don't listen to any other sports card podcasts. So I take that last statement back. I have no idea. But that's why I'm venturing to guess. I'm guessing that we do. However, it's still not enough. It's still not enough. I totally agree with everything Lefty said. Great, great, great show and tell. I was laughing because I was at the National with Lefty last year, And I've never seen a human being get more excited than when Lefty got about Rose Lavelle cards. Like it's real. Like the excitement is real with the Lefty. At Lefty McKee on Instagram and Twitter. Shoot him a note telling him that you love him and that you love the show and that you love his show and tell submission. It would really mean a lot to him. We love the Lefty. And then I love SSI's comment about, I wonder if he got that jersey from the dollar box too. Those guys have a little back and forth regarding Everton being Lefty's team and SSI making fun of him for that. So SSI, speaking of you, you're up next, brother. What do you got for us today? It's good to see the Southern Soccer Idiot in the house. Take it away, man.
What's up, everybody? Happy Thursday. As you all know, it is time for another Sports Card Strategy show and tell. And I am here with a submission today. For those of you who may not know, I am Kevin, the Southern Soccer Idiot, affectionately referred to by Paul and Kendall as SSI. I have a PSA return for you today. And we're going to say this is a Sports Card Strategy Show and Tell exclusive, because even though I have filmed the blind reveal for my own channel, I have not yet posted that to my own channel. So all my friends in the Sports Card Strategy Show multiverse are going to be seeing the results first. Before we get started, quick shout out to Kendall McGee. Got a little something to show you.
See, I told you. SSI.
Anyway, back to business. So recently I had a 12 card return come back from PSA. No stickers this time like with the previous submission. As you all, some of you may remember, the previous submission was 10 or 11 cards. I think it was 11. 11 pieces, 9 cards, 2 stickers. I ended up getting one sticker got a 10, one sticker got a 9. And then out of the 9 cards, I got 8 10s and 1 9. This return is not bad, but it's not my best. Maybe I'm a little hard on myself, because I do hold myself to very high standards, especially when it comes to grading submissions. I want everything to be 10s. Sometimes that's just unreasonable, but other times when you just really had your heart set on a card, you get a 9 or maybe an 8 or something like that, and you're just, completely blindsided. But 12 card submission, I got 5 10s, 7 9s, and 1 8. So we will start from worst and head uphill to the best. So as I explained in my previous submission a couple weeks ago, I have been trying to grade some cards that, even if they do grade out into a PSA 10, they're going to be cards that are, a little under, or maybe a lot under $100. Really anywhere between like the 40 to 60, 80, maybe 100 at the most, maybe 150 in some cases. Really trying to get some sales going, both online and in person. Here in Alabama, soccer is by no means the most popular sport, but when you have people getting into soccer, just starting out buying cards, or you got kids coming to the table with their parents and they're interested in cards or getting into soccer cards, like, you can't just put them right on a Giovanni Reyna RPA, rookie patch auto for $2,500. You can't put them on a number to 50 Erling Haaland rookie for $8,000. You can't put them on a autographed Maradona for $10,000. You need some lower end stuff, just with eye appeal, nice grade on it, just to get people interested, get people moving into the hobby, get them excited about having something in their hand, and not completely blowing their budget all in one purchase. So it's going to be an uphill battle, again, especially here in Alabama, but I'm always up for a challenge, and I think I can make a small impact. But now, down to business. The first card, the worst card, is a 2020 Merlin Chrome Lionel Messi base refractor. Nothing special, but again, just trying to, get some eyes on some cards, get some sales and some transactions going. That one did get an 8 Unfortunately, it's very well centered on the front, pretty much perfectly centered on the front. Maybe slightly off on the back, but upon further inspection, there was like just a tiny little mark right there on the just under the team crest right there, and I think that's why it got an 8. But otherwise, it's a beautiful card. That is probably something I will just give to someone, give to a kid at a show if I see him with a Messi jersey or something, or if someone buys something just as a thank you, just give them this card, you know, $15, little goodwill in the world, no big deal. All right. So now moving on to the 9s, a 2017 Panini Revolution Neymar Vortex insert. You know, maybe there's a Neymar collector out there that just, again, trying to add some cheap cards to their collection. I think that'd be a nice one to have, kind of a cool look, like he's pulling off some trick. You know, kind of a show pony, a little bit too much of a show pony during his career. But 9. Then we have a 2019 Topps Finest UEFA Champions League Kylian Mbappe Finest Phenoms insert. I think this is a cool insert. This is like a third-year card, basically. Yeah, second, third-year card. I guess depends on how you're counting. That's another card that's probably going to end up selling for like $20. I'm hopefully get my grading fees back, and just something to get somebody excited about having their first Mbappe card or something. This is a card I actually like a lot. I want a 10 for myself, or one of the parallels in a 8 or a 9. But this is a 2014 Panini Prism Cristiano Ronaldo World Cup Aerial Assault insert. I think this is a really cool card. PSA 9, again, we're doing the 9s right now. I just think that's a fantastic card for all the goals that Ronaldo has scored through the years. He has had some just unbelievably beautiful headers. Yeah, he scored some fantastic goals on the run, some unbelievable free kicks. But some of the headers he scored in his career are some of the most beautiful goals I've ever seen in soccer. And I just think with that ball going across like a meteor or something like that, I just think that's a cool card. Again, that's probably something that probably $20, $30, something like that. Just a beginning collector or someone on a budget would be interested in. I want a 10 for myself just because I think it's a cool card. I'm not a huge Ronaldo collector, but I just think that picture tells a story a lot about his career. Another 9, 2020-2021 Merlin Chrome, Topps Merlin Chrome Refractor for Gabriel Martinelli. We got a 9. I don't know. This must have been off-centered or something somewhere. Everything looks really crisp and clean. Might be a little to the left on the back now that I'm looking at it, but Martinelli, I had 4 cards of his in the last submission that I showed to you all. And Martinelli made the player of the season in a lot of people's lists at the end of the year for the Premier League. Fantastic Brazilian left winger. If any of you are looking to get into soccer cards, there might be a few cards of his that are worth getting into for a decent price. I would say, of course, go with the numbered cards because he was kind of in a lot of sets. So he kind of does have a lot of rookie cards, kind of like Jude Bellingham. But again, cool card for a Arsenal fan, Brazilian fan, Martinelli fan. Now, got a couple more 9s, but I'm going to mix a couple 10s with it, and I'll explain to you why. We got a 2020 Panini Chronicles Victor Osimhen, just a base rookie card that got a 9. Upon further inspection, this back corner right here where it's black on the back right there, there's just a little bit of whitening right there that I maybe should have not gambled on. But again, it's a good card for a beginning collector or something like that. Osimhen is an absolute monster. Tore it up in France before he moved to Italy and has done fantastic with Napoli. Napoli winning the Scudetto, which is the championship for Serie A in Italy this past year. They had not won a Scudetto since the days of Maradona in the 80s, if I recall correctly. Had both of my sticker submissions last time were Martinelli, or excuse me, not Martinelli, Victor Osimhen here. Of course, one was a 10, one was a 9, and I might sell a couple of his cards as a combo. So, speaking of Martinelli, I keep saying Martinelli. Speaking of Victor Osimhen, this is a 2020-2021 Topps Merlin Chrome UEFA Champions League under 23 stars rookie card insert that got a Gem Mint 10. I think that's a cool card. Very strong player, very fast player, just kind of a bull in a china shop type player. And I think that's a really cool picture. It does have the rookie card logo here on it. So just someone that's interested in Osimhen, I could, package those together for a nice price for somebody. I think he's going to be a legend of the game here in the coming years if he keeps his head on straight and develops further as everybody's expecting him to. So cool to kind of 10 on that. Those under 23 stars are really cool, especially from the first year of Topps Chrome. I really don't like what they did, or Merlin Chrome, excuse me. I really don't like what they did with last year's Merlin Chrome with the under 23, but I think the flagship year of Merlin Chrome, the under 23 parallels are really sharp. Last 9 of the submission, Captain America 2017 Panini Revolution Christian Pulisic base card. His first card in club gear with Borussia Dortmund. He probably should have never left there. That's a conversation for another time. But, it is his rookie card. And this is before they started putting RC or rated rookie or something on cards. But this is his first year club card, so to say. And in combination with that, I have a 2017 Panini National Convention VIP Christian Pulisic, and that is a 10. Captain America, a lot of collectors out there moving into 2026 with the World Cup and being in the United States. I'm hoping that Pulisic cards will take off. I am not personally a big fan and or collector of Pulisic. I do respect him. I appreciate him. He's not a bad player. But a lot of his cards are absurdly overpriced as compared to his talent and or statistical output. But and that's another, both those in 2017, he does have some cards from either 15 or 16 in USA gear. So this isn't a USA rookie, so to say, but both these being in 2017, again, just like with the Osimhen cards, that might be a cool combo for somebody. Now, rambling on way too much. 3 cards remaining, all 3 of them 10s. 2021-2022 Panini Mosaic English Premier League Cristiano Ronaldo Reactive Purple Parallel PSA 10. We had a Gabriel Martinelli in the previous submission. They came back a 10 as well in this purple. Just another card for a beginning collector. Nothing super special about it. I really don't like the purple and red clashing like that, but somebody that might have a lot of eye appeal to somebody else. A lot of people tell me, man, that's an awesome looking card, and I don't think so, but hey, if you do, it's for sale. Now, 2021 Topps Now UEFA Champions League, Cristiano Ronaldo celebrating his 768 career goals. This is just the base card, but they do come in numbered parallels. Gem Mint 10. This documents like the all-time top scorers between not only club play but international play as well. And when Ronaldo hit number 768, he went ahead of Pele. Pele's all-time numbers, or official numbers, were 767, and Ronaldo has clipped him. Some say he's the best ever. That's up for debate. Fantastic player though. Love him, hate him. Cristiano Ronaldo is a legend of the game. Anyway, final card. Don't know whether to sell this one or hold it for my PC. I am a big fan of this young man, and I do collect his cards, but I am not a fan of his when he's in his Borussia Dortmund club gear. And that young man is Erling Haaland. That is a 2021-2022 Topps UEFA Champions League speckle foil refractor. This is just the paper cards that are pretty cheap product, but still, again, that's an Erling Haaland card. Kind of got a cool look to it there with the speckles there.
I like that.
I am much more a fan of Haaland being in his Salzburg outfit from the 2019 Topps Finest. Those are his true rookie cards. I don't care if Topps put the RC logo on the 2019 Topps Chrome Sapphire Champions League cards. I don't care if the RC logo is there or not. Erling Haaland's rookie cards are in FC Salzburg, but still, he made his name at Dortmund, so that's what he is, or that's what he'll be known for. Probably first and foremost. A lot of people didn't know about it until that time. I am rambling. Sorry about all that. This video has gone on way longer than I planned. Thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed the show today, and I am looking forward to seeing everyone else's submissions this morning. So happy Thursday. Much love. Many blessings. I'll see you soon.
The Southern Soccer idiot, Kevin, certainly is not an idiot. He's a smart person. Southern Soccer smart person. Great work. Great insights there. I love your approach in terms of having the PSA graded entry-level cards, whether it be for an entry-level hobbyist or somebody getting back into the hobby or the kids. That's perfect. I think that the hobby needs that. And I think there's been a lot of negative content out there over the last couple of years about don't grade this. Why did you grade that? No, look, totally agree with you, Kevin. Great work, SSI. Get the cards graded that you want to get graded. Get them graded for the reasons that you want to get graded. Don't worry about what anyone else says. Do you. And Kevin's certainly doing it not for himself. He's doing it for everybody else, which is awesome. Great information, too. I mean, I think some people's PSA reveals can just be like, got a 9 on this card, got a 10 on this card. You are definitely doing a great job, Kevin, in terms of explaining the context behind the card, the story behind the card, and I think that is engaging content. Everybody go to SSI's channel, Southern Soccer Idiot on YouTube. Give him a like, give him a subscribe, give him some love. Great work. Breaking news here in the chat. Brian Steeler 714 and Buckeye Dill Paul Schmitz are starting the Sports Card Strategy Show peer-to-peer marketplace, making deals in the live chat, which I love. Do it. Do more of it. Everybody do it. Help each other out. So what they're going to do, it looks like, I hope this happens, meet up at the National, come to booth 3216, make the deal with us. Come there. Let us film you and document you guys making the deal at the National. And let's spread the love even further for you guys. I love that. All right. I don't want to follow Shoes. He's the cleanup hitter on the show. So before we get to Shoes, I just want to do my quick show and tell. This is a card that I've been after for many reasons. I've had a lot of success with the 1988 Fleer Michael Jordan cards, the base and the All-Star card, in terms of cracking SGC slabs or CSG slabs and getting them graded at PSA and making a profit off of them. And so I figured I want to go maybe one step further and look at the 87. I don't have the money to go to do the 86 stuff, and I barely have the money to do the 87 stuff, but I was able to channel my inner Chad Gill and Lonni Conley and be patient to try and get the price that I wanted on one of these, because they're not hard to find, but they're hard to buy in the sense that wherever you go, whatever marketplace you go to, people want a lot more for this card than what it actually sells for. So I was able to, I made several offers, put several bids. I mean, probably dozens of attempts to buy this card over the last week. The play was to try to get a card that could grade a PSA 9, but at worst grade a PSA 8. So this is channeling my inner Chad from a few months back. So I was able to get a CSG 8.5 on eBay, which looks great, by the way. It looks centered. It looks about as centered up down as you might get out of this 87 Fleer. It might have a soft bottom right corner. I can't really tell from the photo. It's going through the eBay Authenticator program right now, so I won't get it for probably 2 to 3 weeks. So that's going to test my patience, but I was able to get a best offer accepted at $500. And it was about $50 more than I wanted to pay. But you can see the seller, this is what I'm talking about. The seller always wants significantly more for this card. But this particular seller was able to agree on a $500 price point. Now, I went with $500 because I felt like a CSG 8.5 should get a PSA 8 minimum. So if it gets a PSA 8, I lost $50, which would suck, but would be worth the risk of the upside of a PSA 9 going for $1,400. So you see what I'm doing there? I'm willing to eat $50 at the attempt to essentially profit about 1,000 or 900, maybe 800 after fees. So to spend 500 to make 800 makes sense to me, and potentially lose 50. So that's the play. I'm sure there's a chance that it could get a PSA 8.5 also, and I don't have sales data for that, but if it gets a PSA 8.5, that should be a small profit over a CSG 8.5. So that's my show and tell submission, and wanted to just let everybody know that I do have a small level of patience, even though that's really not that patient. So let's end the show with the one and only man that I could never follow, and I would never want any of you to follow. So he's probably always going to be the cleanup hitter when he makes a submission. Still the Cal Ripken of the show. Hasn't broke his streak yet. It's the main man, Hunter from Arkansas. Junior shoes, Mrs. Shoes involved, I'm sure. Mini shoes. It's Oh My Shoes.
Good morning, duders. Episode 10 of the Sports Card Strategy Show and Tell. I can't believe we're already here, guys. I mean, it's insane. My son Adrian, who is actually helping us on the camera today. Adrian, say what's up. What's up? He's going to help us out, and he reminded me today that he's like, Hunter, or shoes. It seems just like yesterday that you were doing the first episode of this, and I'm like, mini shoes? I couldn't agree more. So with that said, let's get to it, guys. And just like the weeks before, ladies first. Now, before I get into Mrs. Shoes cards, we're going to be doing it a little different. I'm going to tell you how much we got the card for, current prices, and what the PSA 10 or the other grading companies go for. So let's get into it. All right, got my index card here. I'm going to try to go through these as quick as possible. Probably going to edit these out a little bit so it's not just like one giant video of me. Okay, so first we have a Rookies and Stars CeeDee Lamb number 120. Beaut. It is a beaut. Now, these go for about $1 to $2.50. And currently, I couldn't find a PSA 10, but I found a CSG 10, and it went for $9.99. Next, we have a 2020 Panini Prism Emergent CeeDee Lamb number 7. These go for anywhere from $1 or $2. And a PSA 10 goes for $18.50. Now, most of these are going to be rookie cards, okay? Next up, we have a 2020 Clear Vision CeeDee Lamb number CV-13. Goes from anywhere from 99 cents to $2. A PSA 10 of this currently, I think, is selling for $19.99 or has sold for $19.99. Next up, we have a 2022 certified CeeDee Lamb at a $3.49, and it's number 28, card number 28. For all you pencil pushers out there, all of you. Now, this card ranges from anywhere from 99 cents to $1.50, and I could not find any graded prices for this card. Okay. Next up, we're going to Junior Shoes. I'll see you guys there. Now, Junior Shoes has been bringing the fire, guys, here lately. Chad said something last week about him passing me in the hobby, and I totally agree, guys. Everything that he has picked up has been fire, and it's held its value, and it hasn't dipped yet. So we thank you at Sports Card Strategy Show for helping us out. Thank you from Junior Shoes and I. So first up, he has a 2021 Panini Prism Jalen Waddle rookie card number 338, red cracked ice. Very pretty card. Very, very pretty card. This thing goes for $4 to $8 right now currently, and a PSA 10 goes for $70.
Yep, Junior Shoes is killing you, man. Good work.
1-2 shakedown. Get it off the PSA.
Yep, the 1-2 shakedown.
All right.
Love it.
Next up, we have a 2021 select Jalen Williams rookie card number 48 in a CSG Slabberoni and Cheese, and it is a 10, a Gem Mint 10.
We got you.
Now, he
We know you meant
paid, I
Jalen
believe,
Waddle.
$20 for
You're
this, and currently, I think currently they're going for about $20, but in a PSA 10, they are going for $32.07. Or that was the last comp for it.
And that should go up when football season starts, so good work.
All right. So, we're going to hop over to Mini Shoes. See you guys there. All right, guys. So, Mini Shoes is Adrian. Now, Adrian had to go to bed, and he was helping us out at the beginning of this video. So, he's going to show some cards off today, guys. First up, he has a 2022 Draft Picks Jordan Walsh Silver Rookie Auto.
Arkansas.
And I believe he paid $10 for this thing. And currently, the current cops go from anywhere from $2 to $10 still. And I could not find a PSA 10 of this, I believe. And if I do, I'll post a video, or not a video, I'll post a picture of it in this, like, afterwards while editing. So, next up, we have a 2016 Pokemon XY Zapdos Holo number 42 PSA 9. And this was one of Adrian's first trade-up challenges that he did at a card show that we went to. I don't quite remember the specifics, and neither does he, but we were both very happy with it. And we both like Zapdos, so very pretty card, Adrian. Can't wait for you to show more cards on here, and I imagine everybody else can't wait for you either. All right, guys, save the best for last, my cards. Let's get into it. And last but not least, guys, it's your boy, Shoes. All right, first up, we have a 2020 Jalen Hurts Panini Draft Picks Pink Pulsar. Now, I got this bad boy for $10. This is when I first started collecting, again, last year around football season. And I bought in football season, wasn't supposed to. Right now, they go for $5 to $15. And a PSA 10 goes for $40.
Nice.
Next up, we have a Justin Fields Optic Rookie Phenoms patch. It's a red prism. I believe I got this in a lot deal for, I believe, like $8 because I got a few cards. And a PSA 10 goes for $36, or recently sold for $36.
That looks like an SGC 10, but
next up
close
we
enough.
have a 2021 Mosaic Introductions Justin Fields. Right now, currently sitting at 99 cents to $2. A PSA 9 goes for $39.75. I couldn't find at the moment a PSA 10. Now, these next few ones that I'm going to show you, all these first two were like we're in a different deal. These were all bought at my local card shop in one big deal. These and a few other cards for $20. Okay, so next up we have two actually. Ba-bang. A 2021 Mosaic NFL debut Justin Fields rookie card number 242 base. Right now they go for anywhere from 99 cents to $3. And if these gem mint in PSA 10, they go for $57.99 last comp. So around $50. That's pretty good.
Very nice.
That's pretty awesome. So we're going to give them the old 1, a 2, a slab, a down, and hopefully get some 10s out of these. Next up, we have a 2021 Mosaic Justin Fields number 304 base. These currently sit for around $2 to $3. And the PSA 10s go for around $40.95 right now. Beaut of a card. All right, next up we have a 2021 Panini's Contenders T-Law. Now these are weird. They go anywhere from 99 cents to $8. I could not find a PSA 10 on 130 Point or eBay at the moment, and I think I found one that either sold or is for sale for $51 right now, and it's a PSA 9. PSA 9. Next up, we have a, a 2021 Panini Prism Emergent Trevor Lawrence rookie card. These currently sit from 1 to 5 buckaroonies, and a PSA 10 can get you $51. So, you know what we're doing. 1, 2, slap down. And last but not least, guys, we have a 2020 Panini Contenders Rookie of the Year Joe Burrow. These are another weird priced one. They go from anywhere from 99 cents to $15. And I guess it just depends what time of the year it is. And if a PSA 10 of this goes for $63 last sold. When I say goes for $63, guys, I mean it last sold for. That was this week's segment of the Sports Card Strategy Show and Tell. Thank you guys for always having me. Oh yeah.
We will always have you, Shoes. You are a star, my friend. Great work out of you. Putting in the work on the research of the pricing and some interesting plays there. Thanks to Junior Shoes, Mini Shoes, Mrs. Shoes, and Oh My Shoes. Very, very cool. Keep them coming, everybody. I agree with Rocky Empire Sports Cards. Pretty cool card on the Burrow. Interesting. Like these are cards I don't know about, but I really like that Burrow card that Shoes pointed out at the last one. And everybody, I want to remind everybody, Shoes made me think of Rob Masora for some reason. Shout out to Rob Masora. Check out Bob's Card Market, bobscardmarket.com. A lot of great stuff going on there. A lot of the cards on today's show would make a lot of sense to be in the Discord on Bob's Card Market. So go check out bobscardmarket.com if you haven't already. Click the link to join the Discord, and there's a lot there that you can learn. They have fire sales, razzes, breaks, like featured games, and all sorts of cool stuff on the Discord at Bob's Card Market. So I think like a lot of the cards that were shown today, whether it be from SSI, from Shoes, from Chad Gill, everybody who had a submission today, Lonni Conley especially, a lot of those cards would do really, really well over at Bob's Card Market. So you could probably get some pickups from Bob's Card Market as well, that you could then flip over on your eBay stores. So definitely check that out. And let me know what you think. Everybody, thank you so much. This is your show. I am very, very grateful for your submissions. I will see you soon. Hopefully I will see a lot of you at the National. And if not, I will see you soon on the show. And looks like I'm going to Chantilly at some point. Got to figure out how to go to Chantilly. So flying into DC would make sense. And I need to figure that out because I would love to meet up with Ziggy, Lonnie, and any others of you at any shows, local card shops around the country. Email me at paul@nooffseason.com. Let me know where you're going to be if you want to meet up. I'll try to make it happen. Everybody, thanks so much for watching and listening to the Sports Card Strategy Show and Tell. Don't forget to leave me some feedback. Email me at paul@nooffseason.com as to whether or not you think this should stay in the podcast feed or if it should be a YouTube-only show. Would love your feedback on that. Thanks again, everybody. Have a great day.